my next golden age, and you can see that this is a totally different continent, so Hixonc Draconas would be quite a good move. Exodus of Evangelist isn't really needed anymore. I could get Monumentality to get myself more builders, but my builders are quite expensive, so I think Hixonc Draconas, making sure that we get a really good chunk of stuff every time we settle, I think actually is going to be in the longer run better for me. So we'll go for that. I'm going to stick to my guns on that one. We're already up to civil engineering now. Goodness me, we're boosting through so well, so well. This will give me the policy card that gives me 15% production towards all wonders. All wonders. It's really good. I've also just unlocked Renaissance walls. Now, every time I build a Renaissance wall, I should, in theory, get an extra diplomacy point or diplomatic victory. No, what am I talking about? Diplomatic favor. That's what I'm talking about. Who knows what I'm talking about secretly? I think I had medieval... Yeah, look, there we go. So Renaissance Wars, 300th Faith, and bump. Gives me an extra diplomatic favour. In fact, actually extra 2. Of course it does. What am I talking about? Yeah, +2. Look at that. Basically, diplomatic favour is my secondary currency. I'm selling it at such a ridiculous rate. It's really, really good. Look at also the boost I've got going on some of these. It's 60% boosted. That's insane. It's really good. A little bit of a rush, and Colosseum is finished. I'm amazed no one built that one. 2 culture, 2 loyalty per turn, 2 immunities in all of the cities within 6, which is 2 cities at the moment. So wonder-wise, it's not very good, but when you see it next to all of these delicious looking wonders, oh, it's a lovely thing to have. Public Works, all wonders being boosted. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to go for Invention, Trade Confederation. Trade Confederation is not very good. Let's go for wonders. Let's focus on the stuff that matters. Now this should hopefully give me a bunch more engineer points. Let's get a Theodore quickly. And I think a lot of engineers will have been taken. Oh no, because we've come out of that age already. So Renaissance era is up next. Perfect. Right, I'm hoping if we can rush the mausoleum, as we normally do, with that wonder, we should be laughing. And this is the city to do it. So, hang on. We will found the city quickly, like so. Good. 4 population, that's what we want to see. We'll go over to here, and I'll quickly buy this tile and this tile. Now, the harbour will start to get popped down there. That's all very well and good. But as you can see, unfortunately, this is not going to be a removable tile. So we'll get the mausoleum going on this tile. Oh, that is the most satisfying wall closure. Look, it goes through the mountain. Oh, I love it. It's perfect. I never wanted to get better. Oh, what an empire. This is satisfaction level 7 million or so. Yeah, look, can't remove the feature. Not a thing. So not much we can do about that. Never mind. Oh, lots of niter in this area. That's fun. Okay, cool. Right, well, what do we do? Where are we going? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to just settle on the niter. Why not? Niter for me. I can sell it to people for super money. Super money is like regular money, but it's better in all ways. I'm actually trading for genuine gold per turn at the moment as well. Lots of people are always like, sir, why do you always go for the gold up front? It's worth less. And generally speaking, getting more over a longer period of time is better for you. If you've got no time pressure, but generally if you take it all up front at the beginning, you can use it quicker. And Civ is like a snowball sort of game, so the quicker you have that gold, the quicker it's actually doing something for you. Generally a very good move. Finally finished the diplomatic quarter, so I'm getting a little bit more favour from embassies and delegations and bits and pieces like that now, which is awesome. Australia wants to be an ally. Let's go for a military alliance. Don't mind paying over a little bit of gold for that one. And cultural alliance for Greece. That's a good one as well, because it means I hopefully can go and settle near them later down the line. Oh, a new city-state. Armagh. Cool. I thought we'd met them all. That's awesome. Another faith city-state generally works really well for me. So we have colonialism now, which means Raj can give us a lot more yield points as well. So we've got Visselbankum, we've got Raj. A lot of cool stuff here. Hugely cool stuff. Public Works, Invention's really good. Yeah, okay, good. For now, that's fine. We're up to 635 gold per turn as well. It's not a amount to sniff at. To sniff out? To sniff either. Sniff or sniff. Oh, and Kumasi. Now that is a really good city-state for me because I have basically all of my trade routes, all the trade routes are now going to city-states, so Kumasi gives me a bunch more culture and gold. Brilliant. I think an archaeological museum is a good idea, so I'm just going to use some gold to purchase that ferry. Look at that. Brilliant. Natural history boosted. Everyone's on the way now. It's all good. But actually, thinking about it, I don't even need to use my great engineer on the mausoleum, do I? Because I can, well, use builders. Builders are just as good, so we'll do that. Alright, let's rush this wonder. Bam. And it's all looking good so far, and then get rid of this. Oh wow, that was a big old rush. Mausoleum, science, faith, culture, and an extra engineer charge. So I've now got 3 charges to rush wonders. I think it's best if we save this on wonders that are not rushable by builders. So anything medieval age or above is going to be a better use of my time here, I think. Mont Saint-Michel is an option. Torre de Belém. I think Hermitage might be cool for the great works of art slots, but Taj Mahal means that I would get Golden Ages as well, so that's also pretty handy. Yeah, I'm going to go for the Taj Mahal. I think that's honestly a really, really good idea. So let's put the Wonder card in briefly instead of Raj, so that I am using Isildur effectively. And you can see, look, we're already going to start to boost that nicely. Taj Mahal, boosted through. Extra era score from every historic moment after it's built. I love it. It has to say after it's built, because obviously you don't get it from building Taj Mahal, which I think is a little bit harsh, but never mind. Wouldn't it be great if there were wonders that were specifically there for era score? Like it did nothing else, but building it gave you like 8 or 10 era score? That would be cool. It would remind you from something like from Catan, you know, the board game where you're getting longest roads and it just gives you the ability to sort of get the victory points and brag to your friends. There's another lighthouse going. Where's my best trade routes now? Available routes. Let's go to this. Search for gold. Longzhi to Venice. Langfang to Venice. Okay, cool. Right, well, these are the cities that I need traders in then. Oh, that's right. I can actually harvest resource. I can get rid of the antiquity side. I'm so going to do that. The wall comes first. Build the wall. Our expression of conservation will define the modern era. Yes, you're right, it will. Perfect. We're getting lots of tourism now. It's all looking good. 11 out of 93 to start making sure that I've got some good trade routes actually to everyone. Everyone that could possibly be traded with. So there's Sparta as well. So Meroe and Sparta. 2 useful things there. Oh, that's a cool water park that I can build in my capital. I'm going to do it. Lovely water park. Yay! Everyone's going to get happy. City-state emergency. I'm going to pass on that. I don't agree with getting involved with other people particularly. I'm just going to sit back, play my game. Kumasi. Okay, that is 2 culture and 1 gold for every trade route in the empire to a city-state, as well for every special district in the origin city. It's good. We're up to 333 culture per turn now. So a lot of people have just been to war. Actually, no, just Greece. Greece and Zulu have just gone to war. They share a border and everything. Greece has a little bit less military strength, but I mean, they look pretty tough. I reckon it's going to be a pretty close match. There's Hermitage, by the way. I have a new museum with lots of slots for pieces of art. I'm going to look for sculpture because I believe they give me science with the city-state, which is quite a cool one. It's a really cool looking wonder, this one. Very, very high on production cost, but it's very cool looking. Ah, lovely. Steam power boosted. Urbanization boosted. Nice. I always forget that part of China. When completing a wonder, receive a random eureka and inspiration. It's really, really good. It stacks up very well. Next vote. I would like to build in city centers, please. And I would love it if I get culture bombs, because that means I could be sneaky and steal some stuff from people. Yes. Yes, oh, the game's just fallen into my hands. It's brilliant. Speaking of, perfect lure trap. I left a builder on a tile, which left a barbarian no choice but to take it, and now I can steal it back. That was really good. It was hiding around the back, and because of this hill with the forest on it, couldn't actually reach over to attack them, so sneaky, but effective. So I'm finding myself in a strange position now where science, again, is my big thing. I need to make sure that I'm getting as much science as possible, so Trade Confederation and Raj are both coming in. The reason I want to go for science is because I am rushing now to flight. I'm not far away from it, but I'm still far enough that it's a bit of a problem. I can also get myself some campuses. Look, I can now also travel across the sea. We can go and prove the world is round in a second. There it is. 6-0 score that comes with it as well, because I've got the Taj Mahal. Yay! Is that contractor? Yes, it is. Contractor finally finished. Perfect. Where was the city that I put my governor in, though? No one ever knows. I've totally forgotten. She's somewhere. She's, yeah, truly somewhere. Oh, there. Right, here we go. So what do I want to put down? I could put an aqueduct down. That's relatively amusing. Should we do that? Or No, actually this is a total waste of time. Right, let's move you to a proper city. Oh, what an anticlimax. Never mind. 500 gold from that admiral though, and some more pillaging if I ever were to go to war, which at the moment I'm just happy chilling. Once I go for flight though, I mean those bombers, they might make this a little bit easier. Goodness me, we're 400 culture already and we are steaming through the game. Going to quickly pick up a Ferris wheel and then an aquarium. My capital is now super happy. Super happy. Start kicking out settlers, but I think first, let's go for an intelligence agency. I might be able to go and steal some things with spies. Ooh. Still, to this day, every time I see Wuhan, it's like, oh no. Repeat of the last few years. Never mind, we've got it. This is good. This is a good city to claim. We are slowly beginning to flesh out this next arm of the land. Square rigging means I've got chemistry boosted now. Industrialization. Cool. Coal power. We like coal power. Not far off the really cool industrialized techs now. Getting there. Do I want Kabul back on side? I don't know. Actually, let's instead go for some envoys in Armagh. The faith per turn I'm finding very handy at the moment because I'm just slowly stocking up on my Renaissance walls. Again, more Ferris wheels and more aquariums. Our nation is actually getting pretty happy now. It's just amazing considering we've got no space for anything in this nation at all. We're up to 1,000 gold per turn, by the way, and only 700 of that is from deals. The rest of it is all me. Quite proud of that, actually. We're up to over 100 Great Walls, by the way, though. That's pretty good. Oh no, I missed a bit. Oh, I forgot. So what's happening right now is that I have culture bombs. So I finished this harbour and it went boop. Oh dear. That's a bit frustrating. Right, we're going to have to do the old China thing and put something on that tile like Hagia Sophia. There we go. If we can't put a wall there, we've got to put a wonder there. I think that's the only thing we can do now. Oh, Da Vinci. Extra culture for all of my workshops. That's really handy. Anybody getting any artists and things? Oh, Greece has got loads of stuff. Okay, cool. Right, we're going to send you, Mr. Spy, over to Greece so that I can steal things from you, although I'm allied to them, so that doesn't work. Well, I guess no fun for me then. We'll go to the Zulu instead and do some stuff with them. Industrialization. Can we get some coal? How much coal have we got? We've got some under this wall. That doesn't matter. Oh, that's an improvable tile. Good. And that's an improvable tile. Oh my goodness, we've got actual coal. I was really worried we wouldn't have any in my empire because of the amount of walls we've got on. But, you know, luckily, it's all good. So now that I've got industrialization, it's flight we want to go for. Stirrups, boosted. Banking, boosted. Astrology, not boosted. Scientific theory, flight. So it's only astrology. Can I get a university next to a mountain? Well, actually, I'm building a campus in a few cities now. So that's cool. Yes, I should be able to do that pretty soon. Here we go, campus finished. So there's the library and there's the university. Astrology, oh sorry, astronomy boosted. Astrology and astronomy are very different things. I mean, not to some people. To some people they're very similar, but you know, to everyone else, very different things. So there's power and we've got the golden age with 1 turn left. Now, I did briefly see there was quite a good deal that the Zulu just offered me. Just want to go and have a quick look at that again. Cultural alliance from Greece. Oh yeah, they are 21 gold per turn. Happy to have that alliance. That's nice. We don't mind that at all. Right, if I offer the coal up again, Zulu offered me Chains of the Apostle for like almost nothing. Look at that. That's really weird. 2 coal for Chains of the Apostle. Yes, I'll take that. That's wonderful. So what fun can we have in this city? Steel tech boost including rifling. That's fun. Right, we'll gain sources, and then I think I'll try and steal some tech boosts. How am I on science? 33 to 41, 37, 36. Okay, so I am 8 techs behind. Considering I've only just started getting science, I'm quite proud of that. That's pretty cool. Banking and ideology, and we get a golden age as well, which is lovely. Military research, this is a good card. Extra science for my walls that I'm putting up. Military academies, Renaissance wars, seaports. There's a lot of fun stuff. And because of my golden age, I get to pick something else. I'm gonna go reform the coinage for a bit more gold now. I don't mind having slightly weaker cities when I settle them, and some religious artwork. Nice. I'm gonna put a dam on this floodplain because I think it should culture bomb. And if I do that, no, it's 1 tile far away. I can't. Never mind. Make an alliance, economic alliance. Actually, I'm going to switch to a research alliance because all my trade routes are going to Nubia, and I would quite like that one. So the problem with culture victories is that you want to go for the best governments, but you can't, because as soon as you do, you take a tourism penalty with everybody on the map, which is a little bit frustrating, but it's okay. It's fine. We'll just boost ourselves along to professional sports, build 2 entertainment complex centres. I think I got 1 entertainment centre, haven't I, over here. That's a pretty good city. It's always a very nice feeling when you can connect up 2 very long pieces of wall. Bam. Look at that, up to 500 culture per turn now. Lovely stuff. Check out this for a random little city. I'm sticking it up to the frozen north, and I can now build the wall along this little one strip. I think this city's going to end up being the end, but it's good fun nonetheless. Oh, 4 turns from flight now as well. I am looking forward to seeing how crazy the tourism boost is here. It should be pretty insane. I wonder, 20% extra faith in this city and 4 warrior monks. The warrior monks are useless, absolutely useless, but the 20% extra faith in the city is cool. Plus, I get a nice +4 from my religion as well, which is pretty handy, so that's good. And it's a pretty wonder. Oh, warrior monks, I wish these things were better. Imagine if they were better. Like, oh, it'd be awesome. Aid request, yeah, we'll join in with that. I am polluting the world a little bit now, so unfortunately I'm going to start losing points. -2, never mind. It's all good. Otherwise, professional sports now gives me stadiums, which is cool. I've got an alliance going still with the cannons, as well as having a governor in this city who can now put down my special districts. What shall I put down, I wonder? Put down a theatre square, which just takes that tile. Nice. Put an entertainment complex down. I know it's not my theatre square, but I'll treat them. I'll treat them to some more adjacency. And finally, an aquatic centre in my capital. That will hit quite a few cities. If I show you just how many, 7 city centres. Yep, perfect, done. It's a good building, that one. 214 tourism, boom, 650. That is how much tourism flight is giving me, because all of my walls are now producing it. Oh yes, oh yes, each tile producing 4 tourism. It's lovely, it's a lovely thing, and you love to see it. I'm also now putting ski resorts down, just to really make sure the world knows how beautifully touristic happy I am. So now that I've got flight, what do I do? What do I do? I think we go for advanced flight to see if we can get some planes. If we get some planes, I might be able to destroy a couple of perimeter cities and push my empire a bit further, maybe. The problem is that a lot of these cities have filled out their borders, and you can only put the Great Walls on the edges of your borders, hence we found this out before. So a little bit limited in terms of what I can and can't do in some cities. Steel tech boost, rifling. Seems like a really, really weird boost. Have I not got any niter? I think I do have niter, but I just don't have any niter mines, clearly. There we go, my tourism's starting to climb a lot more now. That's good. I've also got the opportunity to put a lighthouse in at the top of the map, which is good. Then I can put Handen, get a trader, trade over in this direction. That'll be another civilization, but I have a trade route too, and a bit more tourism per turn. I've just unlocked railroads, which means that's all I can think about doing now. So what we're going to do is build some railroads. We've got an armory already because I'd fixed one in this city. Military engineer. I'm going to start just using all my gold to buy military engineer after military engineer, and I'm going to put a railroad on as many of these wonderful pieces of wall as I can. It's going to be lovely. Still voting for anti-cavalry. Yay! And double people towards writers. That's something I'd quite like. As many great writers in the game as possible. Double scientists. Fine. I guess that's okay as well. Radio. Okay, how much aluminium? That's underneath a wall. That's underneath a district. I have some aluminium. Okay, that's not bad. That's not bad. That means we can go for advanced flight. Cool. I'm really curious as to what's in the middle of the vortex. Probably nothing exciting, but I'm moving a scout in to go and see anyway. You never know. Could be something awesome. Culture dominant. Yes, lovely. Okay, come here. You're the only people stopping this victory now. Come on, just embrace the fact that I'm going to win this game, and that's fine. Now, did I get it? Escape by foot? Yes! I got rifling. Look at that. I actually used a spy. Look at me. Yay! So this is a bit awkward. This is an antiquity site underneath an archaeological museum in someone else's land. I'm going to steal it because I have open borders because of the terracotta army. So, you know, sorry, but that's mine now. They're going to tell me off for doing that, probably. Yes, I'm going to just generate grievances though. I'm going to keep doing it because I can. And that's the most important thing, because I can. There are hardly any dig sites. They're all kind of over here. Okay, off you go. First railway is complete, but really, that is totally at the by and by, because all I'm doing is just building over my great walls. Oh, it feels good to be building railways again. It really does. Like every time I'm just cranking them out. I'm going to run out of coal soon though. That's the only problem. You'll have to forgive me. In the very north of my empire, I'm just going to put down another coal mine because I need enough for railways. I'm sure you can understand. If there's anything that I'm going to ever do to, you know, break the rules a little bit, it's to get railways. Railways. There's nothing in the middle, by the way. I'm pretty sure. Unless that's coast. Is that coast? There might be something in the middle. Oh, no. No, there was nothing. Oh, that's disappointing. I really, really wanted there to be a secret isle in the middle with all of the wonders on it. Could you imagine? That would be so cool. I found Wulin, though. So that existed. And Kamasi dared to break away. How dare you? Get back here, you. And I am just realising there's actually a branch below me as well. Oh, my lord. This map is huge. I love this map. It's really cool, though. It's like a sort of gauntlet map. Until you get to the sea, you just have to kind of fight left and right and just sort of break your way out a bit. Social media. That gives me a couple of extra policy cards, which are quite fun. Firstly, we can get rid of Raj and get collective activism, which is a lot more fun. In fact, actually, Raj will go instead of Trade Confederation. Visselbanken is still fun. I think that's still worth getting. Colonial taxes is pretty good. But what we'll do is we'll get online communities now. 50% extra tourism to civilizations. We have a trade route too. That's quite a few. 3 of them to be precise. Look, we're over halfway now. And we're bearing down on the Khmers. We just want them. We want them out. We want them to just fall over and appreciate us and everything we do. Allows construction of the Illyrium power plant, a powerful industrial zone building. Runs on Illyrium, a unique strategic resource produced in research labs. I'm going to pick it up because that's fun. I do need to research labs though. That's the only thing that I haven't got so far. Oh, there's a barbarian ironclad that's just decided to start eating me, and I have archers in my city. I can't get them out. Kabul has an ironclad though. I am not suzerain of them. I wonder if there's anyone else I can borrow a navy from. Doesn't think there is, no. Okay, well, I guess we'll just have to hold fire for now and hopefully something will come along. It's a bit more powerful. Crouching Tiger will do, actually. You can do a bit more damage. My first national park. Hooray! 5 era score, that's awesome. Hopefully that'll start to make my cities a bit happier as well. I believe I can do a sort of switch theme here. If I just go to bam, there we go. Cultural heritage is done, and that is worth 18 tourism per ton. Nice. Just get James Watt because he gives a free set of factories, which is cool. And then Lovelace gives computers as a boost. Awesome. Flight. There is flight. Okay, let's get some planes into the sky. First of all, let's just get a bomber. 6 era score, first people to do it, and then I'm going to move them south, and we're going to just have possibly a little peek at Kabul or Babylon, which is better. Babylon is probably better for now. Yeah, they're not really giving me anything apart from just a lot of science, but I don't really need science anymore. Let's go this time for siphon funds. 284 gold. It's really not much considering I'm getting 1,500 per turn, but spies, they're good fun. All the spies I make, I'm making more. They're all going to go to the same city, and we're just going to plague that one city with about 101 different spies doing 101 different things. Hey, an actual trade route to the Zulu. Goodness me, I've been waiting for that for a while. Can I do one to Australia yet? That'll be the last thing. No, need to go and settle near them. They're towards the top of the map and they are just ages away from everything. Although if I start sending my units across here, I can probably find a way through. Hey, we stole the gold! We stole the gold. Have I got a better promotion now? Give me a better promotion. Oh, Steel Great Works. That's quite fun. Let's do that. We also just got environmentalism, so we're up to 1,090 tourism per turn now. Hagia Sophia! We did another wonder. Missionaries and apostles spread religion 1 extra time. Oh, that's actually quite handy. I'm spreading my religion to all of my perimeter cities because my religion hasn't really spread very far. But every wonder I get another +4 faith, as well as getting another Eureka and also an inspiration if there was something available from that era, which unfortunately in that case there wasn't because it was such an old wonder, but still fun nonetheless. I have now converted everyone touristically to my nation apart from the Kemans. Okay, slowly our walls creep in. Hiding behind these walls has proven to be a very, very exciting thing. Adam Smith gives me an extra governor, and then trade routes to my own cities. Okay, that's not very good, but I'm just cycling through the great merchants because I'm looking for any great merchant that gives me additional tourism. Got 1,600 gold coming in per turn at the moment, and it's just great. Mont St. Michel, again, too old a wonder I think to really do much. Look at all the wonders in the background you can see. There's the mausoleum, the Taj Mahal. That's all on fire. Ignore the fire. The fire is fine. The fire is exactly as I intended it to be. It was relatively fine. Computers! 25% extra tourism. 1,382. Yeah, we're really spiraling into this now. Speaking of spirals, look at this map. I love it. It's just been the most amazing map. There was a map on Civ 5 called Ring or Donut or something like that that used to be really cool. I used to like that one and feels very much like that, but I like the additional layers of all these thin strips of land. All I can scream in my head is canals. Imagine a canal game. I reckon you could make some amazing canal cities in this if you weren't doing what I'm doing and just building walls everywhere. How many great walls did we actually get in the end? It's good to check in and find out. 136. I mean, I'm pretty proud of my efforts here. It's pretty cool, especially this one. Like, this one is absolutely awesome. We can kind of like spin the map around and follow the eternal wall as it goes. Oh, I can just use the cursor keys. Look at this. And then it goes through. Oh my word. My entire nation just surrounded by walls. Look at it. Stunning. Absolutely stunning, and then the rest of the world comes on and ruins it all. What I should do is at some point, maybe not as a game to film, maybe this is something I do in my own time, but I'll come back and try this challenge again, but with the mod that swaps builders with settlers when you settle with the Ancestral Hall, I think it is. It was one of Mod Goblin's brilliant mods that I love. It's just so much fun. But that would be entertaining, and maybe if I found a mod on top of that that made builder charges unlimited, like they never ran out, that could be fun. You could get some really cool effects, I think. Really cool. 2 turns away now, and look, just random great walls have all attracted tourists, but only one. So like a single tourist has gone here, and then there, and then there, and then there, and then there. It's like, you can imagine the tourist office in Greece. Like all 46 tourists that have gone to the tourist office and they've been like, yes, so we're going to allocate different levels and different areas of the Great Wall for you to go on because heaven forbid you meet someone else on holiday. No, you need to never meet anyone. And to be fair, that does sound like a good idea of a holiday. Like if I'm on holiday, I don't necessarily want to socially interact with the general public. I'd rather just, pretend that I don't exist and not talk to anyone for weeks on end. I think that's kind of the joy. So maybe this is the perfect holiday destination. Who knows? Oh, Cristo Redentor was stolen. Okay, I've got an excess of 400 and something production, so that's not too bad, but still, let's build Sydney Opera House. See if I can get that done quick. And there we go. I think that's the victory. 228 over 226. We won it on turn 254, which considering we started like 60 something turns into the game, that's not too bad. I really like classical era starts. I massively suggest that you all give classical era starts a go if you've never done it before. It's a really good mix between playing the early game but having all the basic technologies unlocked so you can get all those basic improvements done quickly. You can always put campuses down from turn 1 or holy sites, so if you want to beeline and really have a particular strategy from the beginning of the game, it's a really good way of doing it, but you don't lose too much of the game as well, so it's awesome. Lots of buildings constructed. I've gotten 0 cities captured. We've got lots founded. My player culture was insane. Like, this is the point I went from last place to first, just unlocking flight. That was mad. That was my science game. I feel like I was competitive. Oh, I actually did briefly take the science lead. Okay, that's relatively competitive. I never took the faith lead. The gold, I had way more gold than the AI, so that's pretty good. Units killed, reasonable amount. Units lost. Did I lose any? Oh yes, I did lose 1 unit. Oh, what a shame. There you go. That's terrible. War declarations received. The AI was so peaceful that game. Goodness me. And Total Religions founded. Good. I did actually go for one in the end, which was quite good. Wonders constructed, I went way above 15. I think that's probably 16, which I'm quite proud of. I'm terrible at building wonders, and that was a good effort to myself, I think, but especially my capital. I'm pretty impressed considering the squeezed nature of the space here. We got quite a few. We got Colossus, Great Lighthouse, Oracle, Apadana, and the Great Bath all in this city, as well as just nearby having Hanging Gardens, Colosseum. We had 2 religious wonders, Statue of Zeus, Forbidden, no, that's the Terracotta Army. We had a bunch of fun wonders, Taj Mahal, Mausoleum. I'm proud of the fact that these are all built on the other continent, which is cool. If you look at the map, continent split is really awesome. Each wing is a totally separate continent, and Nina. I was on Nina. So Nina has been put deliberately onto this map so that people can have a go at trying to get the 99 Luftballon achievement, which I really like. That's very, very kind of the map maker there. So thank you very much, Saf. That was an amazing map. And remember, everyone, if you want to support the channel, please come along to Ko-fi and Patreon and support. Any help is gratefully received, and if you don't want to do it that way, subscribing to the channel is a fantastic way of supporting. I'm really trying to fight the algorithm at the moment. It's not a happy beast. Help me defeat it. Thank you so much for all of your support. I'll see you all in the next series. Goodbye! And finally, a very special shout out goes to Glorious Petra, Salty Tech, Matthew Wilkinson, Paul Coffey, Doughboy91, Scott Stratton, Major King Kong, Davalek, Skeptical Bear, Kroger Brand Trail Mix, Alex Noob, Cinnamon Beard, Portland, Petra Ryan, Matthew Hatch, Emir EC, Henry, Rom88, Radiatore, and Private Selection Genoa Salami for all of your support, as well as everybody that leaves comments and interacts with the channel generally. Thank you so much. See you all next time.